Hello guys, so this is just going to be an instructional video about how you will be navigating Dropbox. There are already screenshots in the Dropbox folder. I'm not sure if you guys have seen that already, but based on observation, it shows that, or we think that the screenshots does not, maybe they're not enough for you to actually understand what to do. So we're doing a video here for it to be easier, okay? So first of all, when you open Dropbox, you should see this work folder, right? You open that. This is basically the work folder for all our new writers, okay? The Dropbox instructions, as you see, it's the first folder here, and these are the screenshots that we have existing right now. But again, they seem to be not really clear enough maybe for you guys, so we're making a video instead. So anyway, what you do, once you open the work folder, you look for your name. Basically, you look for writer and then your name. So if you are Liv, you open writer Liv. If you are Mara, you open writer Mara. Just look for your name, and that is the folder that you access. Before I go into the folders, or into the writers folders, you will be able to access these three things. So the instructions for Dropbox, the training material for writers, and the timestamp instructions. Okay? So basically, the only thing that you will not be accessing is the ones for other people, the folders that has other people's names in it. All right? So let's just open one folder to give you an example. Let's do one of the older writers here. Let's do Mara, for example. All of you guys will have the same folders inside your name. So you'll have first submissions, edited, instructions, revised, and your timestamps. First of all, for timestamps, guys, you need to fill it in as you go. So for example, you start work at 1 p.m., you open this, you fill it out, put in the day, the date, the time you start, and save it. This way, even if we are not online when you work, when we get online, we will see that you have already started at this time. Okay, once you have already submitted, that's when you put the time submitted, and then any comments, questions, or suggestions, or whatever, you put them here. Alright, again, timestamps instructions are here. Okay, so you can just open this screenshot and you will see some instructions there. They're pretty detailed, so I think that would be enough. Alright, so open the folder with your name, for example. So just to explain each folder, first submissions. Okay, let's do it this way, chronological as to what you will be accessing. When you open or when you start work, first thing you will do is open your timestamps and fill in these three things here. Okay, and then after you do that, you go to instructions. There will be folders with the dates there. And for example, it's January 25. You open that and you'll see your instructions for that day. Okay, and then that's it for the instructions. It's pretty straightforward. The name of the folders are actually pretty straightforward there. And then after you get your instructions, you do your articles. Once you finish one article, you save it here in the first submissions. Okay, open that up. Again, you will see dates. You will need to create a new folder for each date. So for example, create new folder and then put in January 25, and you save your articles here. Okay, after you submit your articles, it will be edited by either me or Bea, and we will put the edited files here. We will also create a new folder for the date today. So for example, January 25, we will put the edited files here. That is where you will be seeing the changes that we have made so that you can do the changes yourself. So just to explain the reason why, you might be thinking it's a bit redundant since we already edited it, but you still need to edit it yourself. The point there is because we want you to improve. So we want you guys to see what we changed, what you need to improve on, so that for future articles you can already apply what you've learned. So it is important that by the time we edit the files, you check those files right away, because there might be comments that you will need to be applying on the next articles. Alright, so that we don't waste time, it's better for you guys to just edit it right away. Don't wait to finish all your articles for the day before doing the edits. Okay? Alright, so that's it for the edited. Again, always and always, if we don't do it, you will need to do it. Just create a folder for the date that you are working. Alright, so that things will be organized. I'll just delete this so the writer can do it herself. Alright, after we edit it, again, you open the edited file and you change what we have edited, and then you saved it here in the revised folder. In your folders, it will have your name. So it will have revised by Michael, revised by Liv. There, it will have your names there. So again, it's pretty straightforward, guys. We will edit it here. You will revise it and put it here. Okay? So same thing, create a new folder for the date today. Just rename it for the date today. And then when you revise the articles, just put them here. Okay? So that's it for the revised folder. We'll just delete this again so that the writer can do it herself. Alright, and that's it basically. And then after you have revised everything, you go to timestamps and you put in the time that you have ended for that day. Alright, again, we don't really care much if you reach 8 hours. The most important thing is that you reach the deadline that we will give. Okay, so basically, for the first week, for you guys who are still in your first week, yes, we need you to be online on a certain time so that either Bea or I would be able to assist you with any questions, since it's still, you're still new and just still learning the ropes. But after the first week, we will just give you a set deadline every day. You can start whatever time you like. So for example, I tell you that your deadline is 11 p.m. For the whole day you can work. So for example, you can start at 6 a.m. and then stop at 12 noon maybe and have some lunch, or go out first and then come back at let's say 8 and finish your work. Okay, I don't care how many hours you work. You can do it in less time than 8 hours. You can do it in more time than 8 hours. What is important to us is that you meet your deadline for after the first week. But for the first week, it is still important for you to be online the same time that we are, so that we are available for any questions that you have, and so that we can monitor your progress. Okay? There. So just to summarize what you will be doing, when you start work, go to timestamps, put in the time you started and the date and the day. Okay, once you fill that out, go to instructions, check out your instructions for the day, create your articles. Each article you finish, you submit here in the first submissions folder. When we edit the articles, we will put it here. And once you see that an edit has been made, there will be pop-ups. If you notice in Dropbox, if there's a document added or updated, there you will see a pop-up box somewhere here, so that you will know that something has been added or updated. So if you see that something has been updated in your edits folder, go ahead and edit that right away and see the comments especially, so that you know to improve it and apply the improvements already by your next article. Okay, once you have edited it, you save it here in the revised folder, and once you're done for the day, go back to timestamps and put in the time that you have submitted your work. Okay, I hope this is already clear for now. That's all that you need to know. In the work folder, again, you can access this stuff, the instructions, Dropbox instructions, and the training material. For the training material for writers, you can already read this even if I don't tell you to. If you have extra time, or if you just want to learn more, you can just go on and read through these things. I will be adding to this from time to time, but for for some tasks or for some assignments, you will actually need to use some of the training materials here. Like for example, I'm sure some of you, I have already told you to access the article templates for your articles. These training materials are actually given to you to make your jobs easier, for you to know more, have an idea about your tasks and things like that. So don't think that these are additional reading or additional work. They are not. They are actually there to help you out. So please take advantage of them. Okay? So if I need you to actually use one of or any of these things, please do so. All right? But even if I don't tell you to, you may always do so. Especially these article ideas for the articles that I instruct you to actually create your own titles. You can just choose a title from here. There are a lot. There are even categories. So you can choose an article and make it appropriate for the keyword that has been given to you. For example, here, where to find high quality used, whatever keyword that is. For example, high quality used mugs or whatever keyword I tell you to. Just look for something that is appropriate for the keywords that has been given to you, and you can go ahead and use that title. Having a title actually makes writing an article easier, of course, since you already have an idea on what to write. All right, so that's it. If any question arises, if there's any confusion at all, please do not hesitate to ask either me or Bea. We are here to help, especially again for the trainees who are still in their first week. The whole point of you being given a shift um, is so that we are there to help you out. So do not hesitate to ask any clarifications, questions. Do not feel embarrassed. We are here to help you out, to make your jobs easier. So just contact us anytime. All right, thank you.